Yo, 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 we are back on another Sunday morning. Good morning to everybody who's about to come in, man. I'm Cliff, aka Machiavelli.
Oh shit.
Got my co-host Thomas, Mr. Ooh with us, man, on another Sunday, man. We got a lot going on, Ooh, we had a great Thursday with the Lions blowing out the Green Bay Packers, man. We talked about that game.
Hitting on all cylinders, man. Hitting on all cylinders right now. Offense looks so crisp. Offense looks so just. It looks so easy out there. And then we got great news with Jamo coming back. So now we got our over the top guy back. Sam Laporta out there looking like a beast. David Montgomery came back, 3 touchdowns, 121 yards rush, and came back looking like a beast. Offensive line looking like a beast. Defense looking like a beast. That Green Bay Packers team was a good team, man. They playing good this year, man. They got a good defense too. So, man, Lions 13-4, NFC North champions, NFC champions, Super Bowl. Ushadamas.
Super Bowl.
We go to the Super Bowl. We is.
I hate putting out predictions like that, man. I'm just gonna say we're gonna make the playoffs. That's that. Make the playoffs for me. Then we take it this from there. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I
We
don't
ain't
wanna.
jinxing them.
I don't wanna jinx us. I don't wanna jinx us. Not. Just make the playoffs, line. You know what I'm saying? We getting a big gunner back. Woo! I was gonna be. Woo! That was a surprise when I heard about J-Mo.
Yeah, that's the big addition to the offense. Cause man, we got David Montgomery, Jameer Gibbs. Everybody asking us like, why we get rid of Jay Will? Swift was inconsistent, always hurt. Even though he balling out in Philly, he balling.
Right.
He knows. So, but we get Gibbs, Montgomery. Our offensive line is one of the top in the league. Um, our wide receiver core, Josh Reynolds, has stepped up tremendously in the absence of JMO. So when JMO gets back, think of this, man. Amon St. Brown, Sam Laporta,
Woo!
Josh Reynolds, and Jamison Williams.
Woo! Woo!
Like, bro, I'm a Madden player. Like, oh man, I got this. But that's what it's about, man. Like, that's what it's about. Like, I'm telling you, like,
He gonna say J-Mo gonna throw the chemistry off.
no, he not. We need somebody over the top. We can't. You see me trying to do that with Marvin Jones, old ass.
Gonna take over the Khalil Raymond spot. The Cliff Raymond.
Right.
Marvin Jones can't catch a fucking lick.
Can't catch his shit. So get him out of there. You know what I'm saying? Cut him. For real, for real.
Crazy. Like, no, he dropping wide open passes.
Bro ain't got it no more. Let them young dogs have it. You see Sam Laporta coming in acting like a beast straight up. Rookie of the year contention already. Brian Branch in contention for defensive rookie of the year. Hut's playing good. Cliff, this team, bro. We young. Cliff, I'm telling you, man.
Offensive
And
line,
we deep.
we
With
got
key injuries. With key injuries already.
right. We got
Still playing good.
people out, and we got our backups filling in spots tremendously.
Yep.
And
They gonna force feed him, man. Ben Johnson gonna ease him right to the offense. He easing Jameer Gibbs in the offense. He ain't unleashed Jameer Gibbs yet.
right. Dude, he stay here. It's time. It's time to go. Uncle, Uncle Shay Shay? I don't know about Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp too old to play for the Lions. But anyway, man, let's go off the line topic, man. Man, it's been a lot going on past week in the world of professional wrestling, as we like to call it these days, man. And it's been something going rolling out, kind of like a music album coming out. The rollout has been going strong for Miss Jade Cargill. I mean, I ain't never, I ain't never saw a wrestler get this much play before a debut in quite a while, man. Shoot, ever actually, I ain't never don't know what.
This remind me of the '80s. This remind me of them old vignettes, but they got her on news outlets. They got her on ESPN.
You know, Cody
You
had
know,
didn't have all this,
Cody was a surprise.
right?
Cody was the surprise, though. He would have had that if he would have took that route. Like I'm going to WWE, he would have had the same thing. But he was such a surprise. They had to hide him and then reveal him at WrestleMania.
Right,
So, but as of right now, Cody one of their top Make a Wish people, one of their top marketable people.
right.
But Jade, man, they had Jade doing interviews, walking to the Performance Center, ESPN. They
Podcast,
podcast. They posted it all on Raw. They posted on the event last man. Like they just posted it, man. Like Jade Cargill coming. They asked her what show she coming to. She don't. She telling them she don't know.
man. I think when she debut anywhere, NXT, Raw, uh, it's it's gonna be big. Her debut gotta be big. It can't be no. Hey, I'm just coming out. It has to be a surprise. It gotta be big. I think she may just debut at Royal Rumble.
That give her time to get in that WWE Performance Center,
Yeah,
her in ring psychology right.
NBC.
But
Wow.
they, huh? They already promoting. Oh, NBC covered it too. They're already promoting dream matches with
Right,
her, Becky, um, Charlotte,
Bianca.
Bianca, of course.
Right.
What if Becky is holding the title for her to debut on NXT and her to beat Becky?
I really thought she debuted last night because when they put the Becky Stratton, Tiffany Stratton at the main event, I'm like, oh yeah, Jay Cargill gonna debut, but I guess wrong on that. But it was still, but he still get.
Last,
You know what I'm saying? Dream matches, even with Tiffany Stratton. That would be a nice little
I think Tiff Stratton gone. I
uh,
think she out of there.
Tiffany Stratton with Jay Cargill. Strong woman versus strong woman. Tiffany Stratton is a strong chick.
But I think Tiff Stratton is on her way out. I think that was a call up NXT last night. Like she showed she could hang with Becky in a big match in the main event in a bigger arena. It's time for her to go.
Yeah,
And Jade, you like bundles. Jade can come to the show and boost the ratings because they already gave her a profile. Dominic helped with the ratings a little bit with the North American Championship. Brought her some legitimate main card heat.
right.
Um, so Jade coming to NXT, beating Becky, but showing up on Raw and SmackDown as one of the champions,
Right.
but going down to NXT to hone her skills. Or if they can hold her out to Royal Rumble, Cliff, hold her out to Royal Rumble and make her debut then. But man, that's a long time.
She,
Shit.
she could do
Vignettes, what?
something simple as power slam Nia Jax. It'll be over. She power slam Nia Jax. She gonna have the crowd over. You got yourself a superstar right there.
So they're gonna bring Nia Jax back just to be a big monster jobber.
No, but I mean that would be a good opponent for her.
That would be a. But do they want her debuting as a face? I don't think they want her as a face yet, Cliff. I don't think they want her. If she coming as a face, then the Bianca heel turn must commence.
I don't think they're gonna turn Bianca.
See, I don't think they're gonna have her and Bianca as a both faces at the same time.
Right. You can't have it on the same show if they are both faces.
No. They already got her tagline. The storm is coming. They are look. You know, only reason I say it ain't gonna be on NXT is because her debut has to be on a Titantron or the pay per view PLE production stage. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's the only way it ain't gonna be on NXT. Only way it ain't gonna be on a it has to be like a humongous. This is Chris Jericho debut type pop.
Yeah, the pop has to be huge. That's guaranteed. The pop gotta be huge. You know. Yeah, I agree. Sellers. If she debuted, she gotta at the very top, she gotta eliminate a baby face because her best role is being a heel. That cocky, I'm the shit, bitch. I'm the bitch. You know what I'm saying?
I'm that bitch.
Right.
Like that's that tagline. Come on.
Right. You know,
come on.
But how many bitches you can say on WWE TV? Like,
yeah, they saying it. they saying it. They let her say
it. Shit. But yeah, man, this rollout has been great for her, man. And it's been people rumblings online saying she's bigger right now than she ever was in AEW already.
What we talk about, I think last show or the show before last, how Vince is letting AEW develop his next round of stars for him. They're young enough for him to see the potential. Okay, I'll do something with that. It saves him a lot of time from having to deal with the talent themselves. Okay, they always tell talent, hey, go off somewhere, show us what you got. Yep. Maybe we'll bring you back. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of times they don't have nothing for you. Like, bro, I ain't got nothing for you, man. I don't know how to get you in the mix. I got this going on, got that going on.
Right.
That's show business. I'm sorry. It's show business. Once you go out and show them, Cody had to do it. Drew had to do it.
Right.
Matt Cardona had to do it. Had to do it. Zack Ryder. So, hey, they looking at AEW title like, hey, he ain't being used right. I got something for him. They seen Jade like, oh yeah, we getting hurt.
Right.
We getting hurt.
They thought Jade. It was like a hungry dog, man. They was spitting all over.
Vince was like, "Oh yeah, right. What?
Put their hands together like,
you see that stomach?
Right.
You see how successful Bianca is?
Right. You know who they watching now? They watching Ricky Starks.
He's gone.
MJF.
They're gone. MJF is gone. Wardlow is gone. Ricky Starks is gone.
Guess who the Deion Sanders of WWE is?
Cody?
Yep.
Hey, it makes sense.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about because a lot of the wrestlers WWE released and a few more made sense to AEW. But they fumbled Ricky Starks multiple times already.
Yeah.
They fumbled Wardlow beyond repair in AEW.
Yeah. I don't know.
Lord.
They had layups. And they don't want to they don't want to get away from that indie style of booking. and they just want to please the crowd for that day instead of booking for the future. So they missed out on stars that can help build their product for years to come. Instead of 2 years, they could build these people could have built their product for 10 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It, that could have been cash out for more cash for Tony Khan, more cash for all the wrestlers in that organization. Now their main building blocks are just regular indie wrestlers that is not known around the globe like that. And when you got people like Ricky Starks who can talk, wrestle, and get over a crowd. Wardlow with the crossover capabilities with him being big, just being big, and the crowd likes him like that. Jay Cargill with her crossover capabilities. Cody that could talk and sell the crowd and be put to like Good Morning America and just talk to people like that. You missing out of opportunity.
Right.
Especially with Jay Cargill, you missed out.
Big time. Big time. I would have had that. Her first match was with Shaq, Cody. I wonder if they gonna have some type of interaction.
Lee Johnson.
But listen, if I had a chance at Powerhouse Hobbs, what you want, brother? What do you want?
That's my boy.
What do you want? Give me what you want. You tell me what you want. I got you.
Right.
I said back in the day the Varsity Blondes wasn't getting the time they needed on TV. You know what I'm saying? And now look at Brian Pillman. He got his vignette started on NXT already.
I forgot about Brian. I forgot.
You see his vignettes?
I saw it, but I saw
it. So the Varsity Blondes, all the people, private party.
The Guns.
Man, listen, you're ruining the Guns right now. You're ruining the Guns, and let me tell you something. Taz and Billy Gunn. Well, let me tell you. You know where they'd rather have their sons at? Let's be honest here.
Performance Center.
Hey, I love the HBCUs, but if my son had to pick between Grambling State and Alabama, I would say, listen here, son. You want to make it to the big leagues, you got to go to the big leagues. You got to compete in the big leagues. Taz won't hook over there, Cliff.
Right.
Billy Gunn want the Guns on. It's an audition for WWE, man.
Billy Gunn is getting them ready to go to WWE. You can already tell. They already got the characters down pat. They can wrestle. They're getting stronger and bigger as we speak. They one of their best teams in AEW.
Right. Hey, Jade already fit the part.
Right.
Her presentation already fit the part. They about to kill her entrance. She about to have the hardest. Let me tell you, she about to have a top 5 theme song in WWE. I bet you, top 5.
I hope they keep her theme song going.
No. No. We need this. We need this whole thing WWE-ized, Cliff. We need that new boy. Shit. Hey, you know what? Don't nobody remember them old. This is just a random thought, but don't nobody remember them old Nitro theme songs outside of NWO. Nitro, WCW had the weakest theme songs in America, bro, in wrestling history. Like WWE always emphasized the theme song. Like the 4 Horsemen theme song was one of the worst theme songs in wrestling history, bro. Y'all want to admit it. Yeah. Now Hulk Hogan, Jimi Hendrix, that's hard.
But Jimmy Hart did most those intros too, I think.
Who?
Jimmy Hart.
It seemed like it. I just don't remember WCW having that presentation with music, bro. I just remember the audio always being louder than the music. I remember that. But WWE is always we pop it, we dancing with the song. You know what I'm saying? Just remember that song.
Jay Cargill.
Jay Cargill
might gonna come out and call what's some girl rapper?
Coi Leray.
No, not Coi. Damn, what's her name? One that got into it with
Cardi B.
With the big booty.
Cardi B.
No, Houston, not New York.
Meg Thee Stallion.
Meg Thee Stallion, yeah.
Probably. Hey, listen. At AEW, she was getting Remy Ma. At WWE,
you get Cardi B.
You getting Cardi B.
Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion.
Shit, you getting top notch. Come on, man. The number one artist in the world is wrestling in WWE hardcore matches, y'all. Y'all gotta come on. Quit playing. Bad Bunny. Look it up. No more artists in the world, period.
Yeah. I like that Booker T song by Bad Bunny. Booker T. We're going to move on to another rumored defection. You have, it's been rumored that Mr. Adam Copeland is rumored to go to AEW. Third Wednesday on Dynamite. A mysterious person beat up Mr. Damn, the dude from the Bullet Club. He had a mask on.
Jay White.
Jay White. I'm always the people's name. But it was a mysterious person. But to me, he didn't look big enough to be Edge. To me, Edge is low key big and tall. So if he go to AEW, he might be the biggest person at AEW
though. Facts.
Well, what you think about Edge going to AEW, man? I think it's a good move, man. It's time for Edge to move on from WWE because WWE is unfamiliar territory with the new management with the older.
But he's nothing more than an attraction at this point. Yeah. So I guess the AEW schedule works out for him. He can do that Sting shit.
Right.
So Sting over there doing that, you know what I'm saying? But man, at first I was like, man, just retire, go back to WWE. You got some unfinished business in WWE, man, but your best friend in wrestling you came up with in wrestling is over there killing it. Like they literally were best friends since 4 years old, loving this shit. You know what I'm saying? Cliff, if you was over there at AEW and I was, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming. I remember rolling here with him for a while. We got a year or two of programs. We got some to stop. Please, no Edge and Christian versus the Hardys. Please. Please.
And
they ain't gonna have a ladder match. They're gonna have a step stool match.
That's because the Hardys can't wrestle no more.
Huh?
That's because the Hardys can't wrestle no more.
They ain't got it.
Edge
they ain't got it. You're right. And Bundles, you're right. I was gonna make that point. He gotta be a heel.
Yeah.
He come in, gotta be a heel. I pitched something for CM Punk being pissed off at the new generation. Edge can do that.
Yeah.
Come in, get a big pop, turn. You with Christian. You know what I'm saying? Luchasaurus got a fucking dumb name to me. But You know, they got a little 3-man going on. They got muscle. Edge will have to wrestle as much. He on the road with his boy. It makes sense, Cliff. It makes sense. They got to do it right though, because AEW always fall flat after the debuts. Man, they got to do it right and keep it up somehow. But right. Christian, no doubt in my mind they can.
You're right. AEW do fall flat after their debut because you're like, oh yeah, Sting is here. Such is here. Next day, okay.
Right. They come in, beat somebody up. That's it.
Okay. That's a good debut. I think their best debut was Adam Cole and Bryan Danielson.
Bryan Danielson has been saved by great matches.
CM Punk too.
Bryan Danielson has been saved by great matches. So storyline wise,
storyline.
We ain't seen enough of Bryan Danielson. He's been saved by great match after great match after great match. He's here having dream matches. That's it. Moxley's been saved by just being wild.
Good.
Adam Cole is probably the only ex-WWE guy outside of Jericho that's been in a significant storyline.
Yeah.
And so you're right about that. Adam Cole had a great debut. He had some injury issues, but came back and got put in a great storyline with MJF. Now he's injured.
Right.
So we'll see how that works out.
What do we expect from Edge at his age, his neck issues? Man, you already got Soraya barely wrestling with the AEW
soft matches.
Yeah, soft matches. What do we expect with Edge? Do you expect Edge to work that kind of AEW style, or him still working that WWE style with people that he feels comfortable in the ring with?
He could work the style once every 6 months. Like he did that with Hell in the Cell. He could do a Hell in the Cell you know what I'm saying? But I don't see him being a regular competitor. You know? So I really expect him to be semi-involved a lot.
Right.
I think him and Christian are going to have a program with somebody. I'm not going to say against each other. They're going to have a program. And I think he's going to be around a lot more because the schedule allows you to be around a lot more AEW.
Right.
Only got to show up once every other week to TV. That's cool. I don't have to do live events. Because Edge is doing live events, WWE. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So hardly any live events. So I think it'd be semi-involved. I just really who do we pair him with? I really don't see who we pair him with. We're gonna do the you shouldn't be here taking my spot bit 1,000 times over. But I definitely see him and Christian being involved in some type of storyline and him being semi-involved a lot on TV.
I know one thing, you can't pair him up with the many meetings out there. You can't pair him up with the Christian. He's gonna have to pair him with Darby Allin. You can't pair him up with the Nick Waynes or the Orange Cassidy's or anybody like them. Because you can tower over him. You gonna tower him. It's not gonna look right aesthetically in the ring with them. He's gonna have to play the big man role with them and have the David Goliath. And shit not gonna look right, man. Like you gotta pair him up with people like even with Ricky Starks, he's gonna look big.
You gotta somehow get a Kenny Omega versus Edge match out there somehow.
Definitely.
You gotta somehow get that match worked out.
Jay White, somebody,
I'll say this. I'll say Edgy Christian versus FTR because they're going to do that because that's like some of Edge's best friends. That's who trained Edge to come back to wrestling the first time. So they probably already got a match worked out. They probably already talked about that. So we're going to see Edgy Christian versus FTR. Edgy Christian versus the Young Bucks. Sadly, we're going to see some version of Edgy Christian versus the Hardy Boys. It's going to be a tag team tournament somehow, and they're going to fall to the bracket. They're going to work it out somehow. Nostalgic, it might work. You're going to see Edge, probably Omega, Edge.
The Gun. Just like
you see
Bundle said, the Gun. Edge Christian versus the Gun.
Edge Christian versus the Guns. Probably. You're going to see Edge Christian versus a lot of these tag teams. If a heel Edge and Christian, man, this might be better than what we let know, Cliff. It might work, but Edge,
I don't doubt it because Christian is doing some of his best work right now. I don't like the playing on the father being dead thing, but like that, doing his best work still.
Listen, bro. I understand that too wholeheartedly, Cliff. You know what I'm saying? But it's heel work. And, you know, I know he doing that shit to get over. And it's like, bro, he doing that shit. He did that shit when Luke Perry died. He wasn't even gone. Luke Perry been gone a couple of years.
Yeah.
But, yeah, bro, that shit. And that got him over, though, y'all. Like, that shit's like, if you're looking for your mom, like, man, Edge gonna come in doing that same type of shit, bro.
Right.
They gonna come in doing that same type of evil ass shit, and they can get a good year out of this tag team because this is what you want to do, Cliff. And I don't want to spend too much time on Edge, but this is what you got to do. All right, you niggas y'all got y'all fake WrestleMania. Okay, Wembley's y'all WrestleMania. Next year, the Wembley card got to be stacked. Right. It ain't got to be trying to get everybody on the card. No, bro. Get 7-8 matches on this card, and they all stacked, and they all built for a year. And if you got some shit like Edge and Christian versus FTR versus the Young Bucks in a ladder match or some shit like, I don't know. We looking at that shit like, damn.
Take the Young Bucks.
You know what I'm saying? I want to see that. But, you know, you got about a good year or two out of Edge.
Yeah, about 2 years. I know he's going to get paid.
Yeah, they're definitely getting that money. He definitely getting that money.
$5 million a year.
Right. For how many dates? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, bro, WWE give you $1.2 million a year. You got to do 180 dates. AEW like, bro, I'll give you $5.5 million, and you gotta do 56 weeks. You know what I'm saying? TV like, man, shit. You can stay, you can live where you want to live. Travel, man. Come on, bro. We know what it is. Chris Jericho got a full touring schedule for rock and roll.
Right.
You can't do that shit with WWE. You gotta take hiatuses.
So, yesterday, NXT had No Mercy last night at Bakersfield, California. They kept on expressing Bakersfield throughout the week, and they finally made it to a stadium in Bakersfield. To me, NXT No Mercy was a flat-out banger, man. One of the best NXT PLEs this year. I wouldn't say ever, but it was a B plus to a pay-per-view, man. What you thought about it? I know you still watching the last match. What you thought about NXT No Mercy?
One of the best pay-per-views under Shawn Michaels in the new NXT regime, man. Sometimes the PLEs and the shows look redundant in that performance center, man. Telling y'all. And seeing them under them bright lights last night in the bigger arena,
Yeah,
it looked better. It looked better.
Looks bigger, like a show.
Bigger. It looked like, oh, these dudes got it. You know what I'm saying? So I love when they do the bigger shows. Like they did the last or was I forgot what they had last time, but I love when they do the bigger shows in the bigger arenas. I think the card was probably, I want to say, I'm gonna say it. It's their best card. It's the best card under the new Black and Gold, because you got a lot of these people that looked the part. Trick Williams last night winning the title for Dom. Somebody gave Dom a shiner. I think it was Dragon Lee.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Trick Williams is the prototypical Vince guy, but has the charisma with the size, the stature. Already got the catchphrase. The crowd already behind Trick. Played the sympathetic role already. I was the sidekick. Now it's my time to shine, bro. I got to do this on my own. You know what I'm saying? Trick is one of those homegrown, ready dudes. And under those lights last night, bro, he looked like it.
Right.
Bron Breakker. They rebuilt Baron Corbin. And Baron Corbin looked legit again.
And the crowd was cheering for Baron Corbin.
Oh, dog. So now when we bring Baron back, we got him sympathetic. We got the crowd behind him again. We rebuilt him, did all this retooling, bro. Sent him back out there, man. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Dragunov and Melo is one of the match of the year candidates.
Yeah.
Dragunov is probably the best in the world to me, man. Outside of Gunther, bro. Them two dudes right now, man.
Right.
And best in the world, bro. Best in the world. And Melo is ready for the prime time. I felt like this show, Cliff No Mercy, and they had the No Mercy. You see, they were doing No Mercy graphics with the old characters. You see that? When he had the Bron Breakker, like it's on the 64, No Mercy character. So this was a call up NXT. This was a call up NXT.
I'm telling you, dog, the way it was shot, like the way that it was shot, man, the matches was good. It was some matches that they could have ended. It was a little bit too much to it towards the end, but it was still good. It didn't take me out the matches, man. Braun versus Baron Corbin was a great start off, man.
Great opener.
Baron Corbin came down like the Undertaker.
Yeah.
Cycle, man. Then Bron Breakker did his little sit up, man. It was hard. All that shit is hard hitting, man. That's what I like with Bron Breakker. He probably got the best spear in the business right now.
Yeah. Power Slam ain't too shabby either.
Oh yeah.
Power Slam ain't too shabby either, Cliff.
Right.
Woo! You had the best of the business, the GOAT, teaching you.
They just trying to find ways how they gonna do Bron Breakker at the main roster. The only thing I don't like about Bron Breakker is his last name.
I think I somehow feel like they're going to allow him to use Steiner. I think he's gonna take the Steiner name, but Scott ain't making it no easier on him talking that bullshit.
Yeah,
Scott been yapping, but I feel like he said he wanted to make his own name, but man, I think he fits on Raw. Bro.
Yeah.
I think he fits on Raw. I think right now, SmackDown, let Grayson Waller and let Austin Theory be the Young Bucks over there. Let them do that. You got a veteran like LA Knight getting his shine. So Raw is in desperate need of that new talent, even though they got some newer talent over there. I like Bronson Reed. You know what I'm saying? But some new talent, Bron Breakker. I can see Melo on SmackDown, though. I can see Melo going to SmackDown, but I see Bron Breakker and Tiff Stratton actually going to Raw. I honestly don't see no. Yeah, I see Tiff Stratton going to Raw. even though I want to interact with Charlotte Flair.
I tried, and my wrestler of the week, Dominic Mysterio.
Yes.
Did you see Monday Dominic Mysterio versus Dragon Lee?
Great match.
Man, they put on Indian style wrestling match right there. That was straight Gucci. But Dominic Mysterio really helped that North American title, and it really helped NXT begin their ratings up each week on NXT. He did his little short term there. He did wonders, man. And by Trick Williams beating Dominic, it was the right and correct move. Just because I don't think Ali would have hit like that if Ali would have won the Dominic like that. It wouldn't have that same feeling that when Trick Williams won. When Trick Williams won yesterday, it seemed like he won the NXT championship.
Yeah. That and the crowd, telling you the crowd behind Trick. I'm talking about behind Trick.
Right.
And like you said, Dominic, man, really put some prestige on that belt, bro. He really put some prestige on that belt. And they really kind of let Dominic develop under our eyes. Because they've been hiding him on the main roster. They've been,
You know it.
Right, before I already know, like, hey, bro, we're going to see you down in NXT for a little bit, get your match up a little bit, blah, blah, blah. He might get a rematch for the belt, you know what I'm saying? But him putting over Trick Williams as one of the heat magnets in the company, that was huge. He might, he going to call Trick Williams out on Raw.
Right.
So the integration of NXT, that's why I said No Mercy felt like an NXT call-up one. Because it felt like they doing more and more of this integration of NXT to the main roster, getting us familiar with the North American title. So now Dominic had this belt on TV for the last 60 days, and boom, who's the new champion? Who? Trick Williams. So now that arena last night, which is probably a typical size of a Raw arena some nights on Mondays,
right?
If you're getting the casual fans, whoop that Trick. Come on, man. And now they know Trick ready for Raw. Get Trick down there. Trick lose the title to Dragon Lee or somebody else. Boom. This class, NXT No Mercy, this is probably going to be one of the greatest classes in WWE history. From Tiff Stratton to Trick Williams.
And
the tag teams, too.
The way they handled Trick Williams was perfect. And it was a blessing. It was a blessing in disguise for a Trick, man, with Ali got fired.
Yes.
I like Ali, but
right move.
It was the right move. It may not be in people's eyes, but it was the right move for NXT to put Trick Williams in that role. And just imagine if Trick Williams was in that role from the get-go and Ali wasn't even thought of at that time. If Ali would have won the NXT title, it wouldn't have been his rollout would have been that effective. And you know what helped Dominic too is Dragon Lee. I think Dragon Lee already got called up low key.
Man, me too. Me too. Me too. I'm telling you, bro, with the releases, they did that shit, man, because they got so many new prospects.
Yeah.
I'm not going to keep this 35-year-old running back right here. This nigga's 22 with the fresh knees.
Yeah.
So double releases, even though some I feel like Riddick Moss is still in my back of my head, like, damn, we could have had something with him.
Yeah.
Man, that new class they got, that new talent they got with this people they got right now, and you got John Cena lingering, and you got The Rock lingering, and you got LA Knight Explosion. WWE in the perfect spot right now, man. Perfect spot. Dragon Lee, Braun Breaker, Trick Williams, Tiff Stratton, the Creed brothers, Mello, Tony D'Angelo. The tag match was dope too. The tag match was dope.
Yeah. What you think about the two main? I'm gonna call it the two main events. Dragunov and Mello Carmelo Hayes. They put on their working boots. Yes, last night.
Yeah.
Then Becky and Trish. I keep on saying Trish Stratus and Tiffany Stratton. Keep on getting them mixed up. Becky Lynch and Tiffany Stratton put on a fucking one of the best anything goes matches for women. Wow, you even have blood. And Becky,
I got one complaint about that. One complaint. Can y'all start wearing street fight clothes instead of y'all wrestling gear in the street fight, please? Just that one little, like Becky did. Just that one little detail. I'm sorry. I know I'm nitpicking. Just that one little detail.
Becky put her arm up. She had like a piece of meat took it out of her arm.
But they worked. They was hard hitting. Becky got 2 of the top women's matches this year. Everybody called it a slow year for her, but that match with Trish Stratus ended up being one of the matches of the year. And this match right here ended up being a great main event match of the year.
I think Becky heard the rumbles and growls. Like, man, Becky, like she was before the baby and stuff like that. She heard the whispers. Heard the whispers, man. Like, man, I gotta turn it up. So what helped that match being so good that Tiffany Stratton and Becky was working the house shows together for
I heard.
So I think that really helped get Tiff ready for that match, man. Tiffany Stratton got one of the best moonsaults.
Sidewalk slams. Her move set, bro. You could tell she was listening and had the athleticism to pull that shit off.
Yeah. I'm
telling you.
Yep.
Like that match showed me that she ready for the big time.
Yeah. And she getting better on the mic now. She getting better talking in front of the crowd.
Right.
At first she was better talking in the back. You know what I'm saying? I guess she ain't had that feeling. But now talking in front of the people in front, then talking in front of the people at Raw, she got a little bit better in doing her promos. So I'm not afraid of her moving her up to Raw or SmackDown because I think she can handle her own in that aspect. Because when you go to Raw, SmackDown, you got to learn how to talk. You can't be not talking. You can't be like a Ricochet.
NXT, man. NXT is proving that they are the standard. Like WWE, when Triple H said AEW was beating, they was talking about AEW beating NXT. Triple H was like, y'all bragging about beating our developmental. Y'all bragging about beating our minor leagues,
right,
so to speak. And it's developing them and getting them to right. You know what I'm saying? And now they learning that mic stuff, the hard camera, just learning how to do a WWE match and know what to expect. It ain't as daunting as just throwing them out there like back in the day. Your first time on the mic in front of 15,000 people. Man, they got the best developmental right now, Cliff. Yeah, she better on the mic. Braun Breaker better on the mic. Carmelo better on the mic. Dragunov better on the mic. All of them was sucky 6-7 months ago.
Yeah.
Trick Williams. Trick was hype, had charisma. When that mic took his hand at first, he was stuttering a little bit. The matches back in the day was a little green. Now he way more polished. Talk better. Got his character in order. Man. Confident.
That's it. You know, and that's why I like NXT, man, because you get to see from the gutter with them, man. And grow and develop. It's interesting to me, man. And the reason I like NXT, man, everybody is involved in some type of story that I could dig and develop and get interested in. And if I'm not interested, I turn away and go back to and go to something else. And
Right.
come back. You know what I'm saying? It's an easy watch for me, man. It's an easy watch. And we got the tomorrow. I'm thinking today's Saturday. Tonight,
Yeah.
tonight we have AEW Wrestle Dream, man. What you are you planning to watch? That's the first thing.
No, I'll be going to work.
Uh, I'm planning to watch some of it, but you know what's going on down today. It's
NFL day. I'm
football.
gonna watch a few games and I'm going to bed. But no, I'm watch tomorrow when I get off work tomorrow morning. Um, you just keep run down some of the card for us, man, because I got something to say about this pay per view, man.
Hold on, I'm trying to find the card right there. I had it before. It's a lot of people wrestling in this card. Okay, here you go. Let's go to oh shit. Okay, this is no particular order, guys, because I don't want to go. It's a lot of people on this. It's 14 matches announced for this card. 14. Let's go down the card. We're gonna go down with the TNT Championship match. Uh, Christian Cage versus Darby Allin in 2 out of 3 falls. The AEW World Tag Team Championship match. FTR versus Aussie Open. Ooh, I was about to say something. ROH World Tag Team Championship. AF will fight by himself versus the Righteous. The TBS Championship. Julia Hart. The ROH World Championship match. I'm sorry. ROH World Championship and New Japan Strong Cruiserweight Championship. Openweight, I'm sorry. Eddie Kingston versus Shibata. Bryan Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr. Kenny Omega, Chris Jericho, and Kota Ibushi versus Takeshita, Sammy Guevara, and Will Ospreay. Swerve Strickland versus Hangman Page. Young Bucks versus Lucha Brothers versus The Guns versus Orange Cassidy and Hook. The winner will get an AEW World Tag Team title shot. Ricky Starks versus Wheeler Yuta. The AEW World Trios Championship. The Acclaim and the Billy Gunn versus Shane. What? Shane Hayes, Miley Nichols, and the bad dude. That's Tito in the pre-show. I ain't never heard them.
This sound like a week run of Dynamite Collision and Rampage.
Dick Wayne versus pre-show. Claudio versus Josh Bennett pre-show. And we don't care about the other pre-show matches, man. So I think the best match we'll see today, I'm picking 2, is Swerve Strickland versus Hangman Page and Christian Cage versus Darby Allin in 2 out of 3 falls. I think those gonna be the show stealers for tonight. You might have
Brian Danielson and Zack Sabre Jr. That's gonna be good.
I don't like Zack Sabre Jr. style, right? I feel y'all about Zack Sabre Jr. I just don't like his style of wrestling. I just don't like that.
That's gonna be that match. Swerve and Hangman Page actually has some great story to it.
I wish
True story. So I like where Swerve took it there. I like where Swerve took it. I'm actually wanting to see that match and this feud unfold. They really got me hooked with this one. I ain't gonna even lie.
You're right, bro. You see the Swerve there. I swear, when I drop. That's my shit. But I'm looking forward to Swerve versus Hangman. It's a nice little story. I think it's a proven match for both of these competitors. I think whoever wins this match is gonna be a future AEW champion. Who if MJF decides to give up the belt soon. Uh and I'm hoping Swerve wins and get his time in the sunshine in AEW because I think he's been working hard as that heel. He's probably one of the most interesting cats in AEW right now as far as character wise. Uh, Heyman been doing pretty well these past few weeks, man. He just don't be with the problem with Hangman. He just don't wrestle enough to beat. He's not even wrestling enough. He's not featured enough.
That's what Swerve was calling his ass out for.
Yeah.
All that shit Swerve said true. Bro, you don't be working, you don't do this, but you just get put in all these prime time spots. This, that, and this. I should be the first black AEW. If I got the opportunities you got, I'll be the first AEW, the first black AEW champion.
Right.
Shit, right, my Swerve, like he getting that EVP treatment.
Right.
I don't gotta do this. I can take time off. Blah blah blah. I'm automatically interjected in the top storylines, as is the Bucks. Kenny Omega. At least Kenny Omega is putting over a young talent.
Right.
Is Hangman going to do the same with Swerve?
I'm hoping.
Which he should.
Because, like I said, yeah, you're right. You're getting that EVP talent, man. But I think that's going to be a great match, man. Darby Allin versus Christian is going to be might be close to the other man. They already had a great match on Collision a couple weeks ago. And the reason I think that's because Edge will come. But I wish they didn't have that match 2 weeks ago because they probably ruined the match for some people. Like, I already saw this match before. Now they have doing the same match again. Instead, it's going to be a 2 out of 3 fall. But I think you're going to see Edge at the end of the match. It's going to be a surprise. Get up. Think about Edge showing up.
If it's gonna be any time, this would be because the pay per view has been poorly promoted, poorly. And Tony Khan is the worst at promoting this shit now. He like fuck it, but he wanted to get people talking. Edge debuts tonight. That'll get people talking right ahead of the CM Punk debut in Chicago. He know this is a big news story. If they play the cards right now, I would save Edge for after CM Punk, but you might want to get your story out first.
Edge it's in Seattle, man. And they'll like to have hometown grown people losing that.
You right, Bundles. My bad.
They don't like to have hometown grown people losing their hometown like that. So Edge may come and help Darby Allin instead of Christian.
I think you ruin a lot of storyline potential, man. I think you're better off serve as Edge and Christian instead of them facing each other. But they probably want to wrestle each other. You know what I'm saying? They probably want to wrestle each other before their careers are over and done.
What you think about I think it's a good story too. The Chris Jericho, Kota Ibushi, and
I'm not interested in that.
Not?
Not really.
I think it's too many people in the fold.
Too many in the mix. You know, I'd rather just see a direct Sammy versus Jericho shit right now. Too many people intertwined in a way.
Yeah. Right, it was too many people in the mix. The fact Don Callis don't have that main star. They need that main star to go against Kenny Omega. I know Takeshita put over mean, Kenny Omega put over Takeshita.
No,
He's just not big enough in that spotlight right now. Jericho needs to sit his ass down.
Yeah, man. Put some young people over. Put some young people over, bro. Like at this point in your career, bro, use your name to get them over. You had 2.0 with you for a year and a half with the Jericho Society. They not even in tag matches. They not even getting their name up in the tag team division. You know what I'm saying? Like they're a tag team. They've been your follies.
Bundle said Jericho turning on Megan. That could be possible.
Again?
To go with
so we going down that road again? That's trash.
Hey.
It's your time you could have had some shit with Sammy Guevara. Let Sammy Guevara go over there with Don Callis or something. Since Don Callis trying to be the new Paul Heyman of motherfucking AEW. Let Sammy Guevara go over there and you have a program with Sammy and Sammy get over. But you hogging the spotlight.
So one more that interests me in this review is the MJF versus the Righteous. Just because I think damn, what's his name? I can't think of his name. What's the dude that do all the backbreakers? What's his name? Who?
So what?
What's the dude that do all the backbreakers? Adam Cole friend.
Hold on, bro. Wait a minute. When did I get Brian? Hold up, bro.
What? What happened?
I got Brian Robinson. I didn't do no trade. My fantasy team fucked up, Cliff. They said, Brian.
I had no idea. Did you send out a trade or anything?
No, my bad. Bijan Robinson, my bad. I was tripping. My bad. I'm high. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I thought I said Brian Robinson. My bad, y'all. I'm sorry. My bad. Say it again, Cliff. Sorry. Say it again.
Adam Cole, boy.
You said who?
What's Adam
Kyle O'Reilly?
Yeah, not Kyle O'Reilly. The dude is in the wheelchair now. Like, Adam.
Oh, Roger Strong.
Yeah, Roger Strong. I think Roger Strong gonna take MJF's side to help Adam Cole in this match.
They said Adam Cole ankle really broke.
Yeah, he gotta have surgery and stuff.
So you think Roger Strong gonna come help MJF fight them two dudes defend the tag team titles?
Yeah. Yep.
It could be, or MJF get his ass whipped and lose the belts. He don't need the belts, bro. They don't need the belts. Like, get them belts off him. Adam Cole hurt. Let MJF lose to them niggas with a valiant effort and get him out of there.
Yeah, hope he don't get hurt. But that's the only thing that really interests me in this AEW pay-per-view, man. You got anything that interests you in this pay-per-view?
Not really, man. Like I said, I like Zack Sabre Jr. versus Bryan Danielson. I like the Christian match with Darby Allin just because Edge might debut. But I feel like the pay-per-view was rushed. I feel like it was regular. I feel like they don't have the right build to these pay-per-views. I forgot it was today. It's Tony Khan got to do a better job promoting these pay-per-views.
We'll see, bro. But it's an hour and 5 minutes over, man, and we got to get ready for some football. Who you got today? Who you get to win today? I don't even know who playing because my boys played the time.
I got Jamar Chase 2 touchdowns, Justin Jefferson 2 touchdowns, and Christian McCaffrey 2 touchdowns today, y'all. Even though Chris McCaffrey 2 touchdowns ain't paying out shit, so just go Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson. They going off today. Jalen Waddle might go off today too, so 2, 2, and 2. But definitely all the East get one apiece. At least 70 yards apiece and a touchdown. Those 3 receivers.
I hear the fan dudes man. 4 weeks that is not good, man. 3 pay-per-views 4 weeks, man. It waters down the product.
It does.
It waters down the product. You're not building notes. You're not building stories.
You giving us regular Dynamite matches.
I just don't like the Lucha Bros, man. I like them as a singles better than a tag team, but I just don't like the Lucha Bros. I don't know. But let's get out of here, man. Man, like I said every week, man. Please like, comment, subscribe to our YouTube page. The link in the post. Share if you can. So we're trying to get our followers up, man. And next week, we'll see you next week, man. Cocky Gang, anything else to say?
That's all. I'll see you next week.
All right.
All right.